Today's adventure begins in Newport, well, near the beach. Even though the sand and the water itself is closed, the sign states, per the governor, still gonna cruise around and see what can be seen without stepping foot on the specific beach itself. Gonna get close, but not on the beach itself. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. You can notice the little, it's not really a barricade, like a little washboard. And that's Jay, who I have not seen in quite some time during all of this. I went to Florida, but now I'm back. This is your neck of the woods, correct?
This is my home turf.
Now give me kind of a layout. This is Newport.
Newport, Balboa, and the fun zone's over there. Huntington, Steel Beach down that way. And we're gonna see it all.
I'm kind of noticing that there is a little police presence out there on the water. So we're just gonna stay, we are gonna stay on this side of that proclamation.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I'm inviting you to join me and Jay. Shall you? Nailed it. Yeah, just take a look over there. There are the officers. Doesn't look like they're handing out tickets of any sort or even stopping anyone. There are a lot of people out there. More than a few dozen. Over. Are you ready for the pirate house? Are you? This is amazing. Located on the corner of Marcus Avenue and 35th Street, and there is a plethora of items adorning this facade. Even tucked away over here where they park the boats for the residents, there are a lot of scallywags taking over the entire premises. There's probably at least like 3 or 4 dozen pirates. Now earlier you were mentioning how you missed Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland. I got a surprise for you.
What?
Johnny Depp's right there, like he's right over your shoulder.
Johnny Depp?
He's right there. Look.
That's really him.
Come on, look back up right there. That's okay. Look at him, Jared. Look at him. He's right there.
Johnny Depp.
A lot of people have asked. So this is the mode of transportation that I recently got. Is this a residence? Is this like a house or is it a business?
I'm pretty sure it's a residence.
Wow.
Got these tough pirates.
There's a lot of
the pots of plants.
There's
flowers.
That's what pirates do. Down the alley as well is someone scaffolding over there. The kind of looks like Weird Al Yankovic there in the far right corner. You walk over and get a little bit better.
So I was going with the Princess Bride.
Oh, you're going with Princess Bride?
Yeah, doesn't that look like one of the guys?
It could look, yeah, Inigo Montoya.
Yeah.
And then you were saying something about the red roosters that's up on the roof. You said
a number of these red roosters, and they're on different, like, I think restaurants or famous places.
so. This is one of the famous red roosters.
This is one of them.
And this right here is a cozy way to relax next to Quasimodo. Oh, hello there. Oh, that was all right. Gotta keep the 6 feet rule. And up here, this gentleman's eyes. Look, he's got the peepers staring deep into our soul. What the heck? This is the kind of fellow I would picture like on a breakfast cereal box. I don't think he was on a breakfast cereal box, but he kind of reminds me of someone that just makes you want to eat a little cold breakfast cereal.
You put the cereal in there, then you instead of milk you put rum.
This one here looks, he's a mean old cuss. You know, it could just be my first impression. Maybe he is a nice one, but I don't know. He kind of looks like he's glimmering at me. He is the quintessential look for a pirate. They have definitely made it very difficult. There's not only like a little bit of a stanchion here, but about half a block down is another one, and then looking down this way. So basically, if you were to take the bike path, which is currently this day not allowed, you could only go about maybe 30-40 feet before you are stopped by another Another piece of tape. They obviously don't have any problem with riding around on the surface streets. There's a lot of people out doing that. But actually a tandem bike is going by currently, but no one can go past there. So sorry to disappoint, Jay.
Womp, womp, womp.
Sad trombone.
It always happen to me.
There are a lot of people out here. All right, there's like some sort of a market taking place here. Doesn't really seem to be hindering any sort of thing taking place just shy of this little makeshift plastic section. You got the fowl, the seagulls and the birds. Got some surfers out there. Cannot walk on the pier. The gate is closed on that. It is a nice day, especially in the shade. And there are some officers and their trucks driving along the sand. Did you expect this many people to be out here?
Not this many people.
And all these businesses and diners and restaurants are all open.
Pretty crazy. Looks.
It seems like almost like a less populated normal day.
Right, exactly.
Except for this.
Except for the fences.
Except for this has been placed upon. Oh, that's a cool little VW. Is that a VW bug?
Yep.
Found an open surf shop. Mask required, but I'm gonna go in and buy a hat. Like the one Jay has. I'm gonna continue wearing, it's camouflage so you can't see the bottom of it, but I'm gonna continue wearing this. Not the mask once I get out of this congregation of folks, but I'm gonna continue wearing this. It's gonna help block the sun, which is, and got some little H2O to stay hydrated. I got Jay some water too. Where's your water?
Dang it.
I gave it to you. I gave it to you, right?
No, did you?
Yes.
Oh.
It's located right here in your cup holder. Right there. It's right there, Jay. Wait,
Get that from me. Someone hit it right here.
Guess you could say this is a Silver Surfer. The plaque down at the bottom says his name is Ben Carlson. After a little further inspection, it's a lifeguard. That is a life-saving device he's holding, not a surfboard.
Safe to say the birds aren't a fan of him.
The birds aren't?
The birds aren't a fan of him. Look at that.
What have they done?
No respect.
Oh. No respect for lifeguard Carlson. At least by the birds.
He's unfazed.
It's just a way of them showing affection. Classic vehicle alert. Another one. This is about as far, well, it technically is as far out onto the pier as I can wander. You see a sailboat going by. Here is the closed off section. Of course, got some local fishermen out here doing their thing. And a diner at the end. There's a few diners at the end of piers in Southern California. This one just so happens to be at Balboa. Now you are not wearing your cap, I am. You decided to get a little sun on the noggin. And it's a good thing that we took our bikes because there's nowhere to park. All the parkings are closed.
Yep.
But how many people you would say are on this section of the pier, if you had to guess?
It's a lot fewer than Newport. This is
fewer than Newport, but there's still quite a bit.
Half as many?
There's some people back here.
A quarter of me? It's quieter, but still there's people around.
It's quieter, but definitely
there would be nobody around.
People are out.
Yeah.
People are getting some fresh air.
Yeah.
Getting some sun, getting some fresh air.
Lifeguard's on duty.
Lifeguard is on duty.
Nice, feels nice over here.
Is this the new normal?
Nope.
We're gonna get a Dole Whip a little later on. But that's all the way up in...
I thought Disney was closed.
No, there's a place in Huntington that you were telling me about.
Oh.
So we have to back. We've already rode probably, what, 3 or 4 miles? Got your Dole Whip shirt on.
Got it.
3 or 4 miles we rode down.
Yep.
So but you were saying there's a surf spot. What's the name of the surf spot?
It's called the Wedge.
The Wedge.
It's pretty darn famous.
So it's kind of wedged in between here, so right back there.
Not so much here.
Not so much here.
Not so much here, but right here.
That's the Wedge. It's called the Wedge, right? W-E-D-G-E.
Like a salad.
It's like a wedge salad?
It's not. No. Yes and no. That's just famous.
I'm gonna keep it zoomed in just to show how far. Okay, that wasn't quite as far. Wait, don't step forward. I'm trying to pull back. There we go. Have you ever surfed the Wedge?
No, I don't surf. I body surf. That's too dangerous for me.
Charlie don't surf, but you're Jay.
Jay don't surf either.
This is what I like to call an action shot.
Action. And
action. No, not action because I'm filming. Action because we're in motion.
Action,
okay, I need to slow down. I need to slow down just a little bit. I got the brake.
Hold on, you aren't racing yet. Radiator Springs.
Action shot. How much do you miss Disneyland as much as I do, Jay?
I would like to say yes. I do. I miss it.
When we go back, Tiki Room is on the agenda.
Oh, yes it is.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna have to do full Disney the first day. We're gonna hit as much as we
You're gonna go full Disney?
Full Disney.
It is a little unusual how bikes are allowed in certain areas but not others. Like the bike path per se looks like this. Check it out, the auto ferry is taking cars and vehicles across to the island. This is turning into quite the adventure. The Ferris wheel back there is not quite operational at the moment. Oh, we're shifting. You got your sea legs?
You better have my sea stomach. We don't want that.
There's an incredible amount of those sea-doos out there. And there's a paddle boarder as well. And a pontoon. I don't know if that's a technical name. It's kind of like when you say Q-tip, but that's just the brand and not the mechanism that you wedge into your ear to get the wax out.
What do you call the mechanism?
Oh, nice.
Cotton on a stick. The way it looks is there are 2 sea vessels. See, that one is departing and the one we are on will be docking right where that is.
Tom Sawyer's Island. Am I wrong?
Tom Sawyer's Island?
With the rafts to the island. We're gonna approach the island right now. It's all in here.
You really miss Disneyland, don't you?
I miss Disneyland.
You know who Buddy Epson is, right? A little Disneyland ref?
I know the name, honestly. I don't know.
Opening day of Disneyland?
What do you do?
Buddy Epson was there.
I know Ronnie Reagan was there. Buddy Epson?
I'm pretty sure Buddy Epson was doing the shuffle. Shirley Temple wasn't there, though. That's a little teeny tiny vessel. I bet it'd be fun to go out on one of those paddle boards. It might be tough for me to keep my balance. Oh, there is a dog. There's a dog down there on that one, riding shotgun with its owner. He's got pretty good balance. Not bad. Look at all those boats out there, enjoying the day. So cool. Time to grab a bite to eat here at Sergeant Pepperoni's Pizza Store. Gonna get a slice and then we haven't forgot about the Dole Whip though. Trust me, we haven't forgotten. And we're driving now. We're in Jay's vehicle. We're off the bikes. There is quite an assortment to choose from by the slice. Hey, pop it open. And this is what we're dealing with. Ooh. I got I think this is the Works, or maybe it's called the full-on, I forgot to read the sign.
Pretty sure it's the Works.
This is the Works, and what'd you get?
I got barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken?
Buffalo chicken.
Oh, so you went with 2 different types?
Yes.
I would cheers it, but I don't know if that's appropriate in this time frame.
Air cheers it.
Air cheers. That's a good slice.
Yes, it is. We are finally at our destination of Dole.
The destination of Dole?
And we're gonna whip it.
Hi guys, I'm Jason Lauderdale. I own Hula Girl Shave Ice with my wife Kelly. We started this in 2004. We are all ex-cast members. So her father was a concrete artist imagineer, helped build everything from rebuilding the Matterhorn to Cars Land and a bunch of other famous structures. She was in parades, I was food and beverage. Now my daughter's in entertainment. We make real Dole Whip. I guarantee you it's the same recipe, if not better than the bark.
The real deal.
Real deal.
So it's almost like going to be like being at Disneyland when you can't be at Disneyland.
We try to make it as fun and magical as possible because that's what we grew up doing, so we want to make it the same for you. Great thing is if you don't like it for any reason, we'll always give you your money back or make you something else, because if you're not happy, we're not happy.
And this is technically in Huntington Beach.
This is technically Huntington Beach.
And that is a beautiful thing, right? So you were saying this is called a parasol, not an umbrella.
Yep, and then we have the biggest cherries that we can get.
Okay, the cherry. Oh, there's the cherry.
Yep, maraschino cherries.
I see it kind of nestled down in there. All right, I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna use the straw. Oh yeah, that's pineapple-y. That is a heavy pineapple flavor. That's so good. It's melting very quickly in the Southern California warmth. It's not bad in the shade, but it's warm out there. Oh yes.
Barton? Is there a Barton?
That is good.
Barton? No.
I feel at home. I feel like I'm in Adventureland right now. Hanging out at Tropical Hideaway, or about to talk to Maynard and go into the tiki room. This was a nice ending to this day. So this artwork was done by Tiki Tony?
Yep.
Is he here? Is he here right now? Is Tiki Tony here right now?
I have never seen Tiki Tony in our establishment. But
Jay, did we make it here before Tiki Tony did?
This is my second or third time here.
so, just so you know, his bird was here before anything in the place. That's
Dang.
his original toucan from his fence.
You mean I was here before Tiki Tony?
You were here before Tiki Tony.
Notice how I have the camera kind of perched in the foliage to give it that kind of like we're on an island. We're on an island oasis. Enjoy it. That's cold. Enjoy it, Jay.
Oh, let's enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
I'm in the middle of enjoying it.
And that's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please subscribe. By doing so, it helps keep you in the loop and updated on future uploads here on this channel. Take it a step further. Ring that notification bell, and if you enjoyed this particular episode, give it a big It lets me know you care. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.